They did it again. Dropping news before I even have a chance to put a shirt on. Yo, Line Games, we've talked about this, man. We've talked about this countless times. At least wait until I can get a shirt on. Thank you. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and today's video is going to be all about season 2, more content coming into the game, so this should be pretty exciting. Or they could make a bunch of mistakes and start doing some random stuff and piss the community off even further. But no matter which way this video goes, just remember that it's 100% MFO. Alright guys, so I saw that the notes actually dropped. Dreadnought dropped the video and I'm like, what is he talking about? New content, what is he? And I'm like, oh god, I gotta go do. I'm like literally sitting here just doing my daily grinds and stuff, about to play some more Illusion Connect. By the way guys, if you didn't check out that video, that would mean a lot to me. Videos like that, like companies reaching out to me to go review their game, is going to lead to more companies doing that. Also, it's going to lead to possible paid sponsorships in the future. I really would like to get that, because then it will allow me to, regardless of what the content is, regardless of the video, I can actually just be like, hey man, I'll take that whatever money and get guaranteed money on that video, and I would really appreciate that. So guys, obviously the card will popped up, or would have popped up by now. Go support content like that if you support the channel and things of that nature, especially if this dev note is trash and makes me want to quit. I don't think that that's gonna happen, but I did not look through the rest of it. I just know that it's the next season, so it looks like Naomi is going to be introduced into the story. Like I was trying to tell people before, they was like, chapter 11 is so trash, it doesn't even resolve everything in the game. And I was like, wait, you guys do understand that it's just one chapter, right? So that means chapter 12 is now going to be coming in, as it says here. Gonna resolve some stuff, which is pretty cool. Chapter 12, Inherited Power, which is an additional season 2, consists of 13 episodes. Check out the sequel to chapter 11, which is what everyone is struggling on, including myself. And I think that I still will go to bat with anyone to say that chapter 11 should be a cakewalk. I still think that following from chapter 10, there should be a consistency of difficulty. So I'm expecting chapter 12 to have some type of difficulty to it, or some type of theme within still awakening your characters, or elemental enhancing and stuff like that. I think that what they should have it is that this segment, like how chapter 1 through 10 had a certain segment of playing, I think that the same thing should be from 11 to, I guess, maybe 20. I don't know if they're going to do 20, because that's going to stall out the storyline for a lot, but it depends on how crazy it is, because these are the only 3 Broom characters. Are they going to introduce more? And we have to see that. But what I'm already scared about is them introducing another system, Infinity Core. This is, in my opinion, I don't know what it does, but I think that they should slow down on the systems and just improve on what's already in the game. Adding too much new stuff sometimes is definitely not a good thing. It's not going to, hopefully you guys could have been able to hear me there. It's not going to make the game better if you just add a bunch of stuff, and then, you know, some people haven't even gotten into Signature Force. Some people haven't even gotten to Awakening. Some people haven't even gotten into Elemental Enhance. They don't know what to do with all their resources, and this just seems like another one. I hope that it's something that's easy to use, easy to understand, and something, you know, everything so far has been very end-game-ish, so maybe they do need to make something middle, early game to kind of have some people have fun with that. This content and image above may change. Yeah. We are planning on updating the PvE content, from which you can claim both daily and weekly rewards. Figure out your own meta for the combination of Guardian Stones and earn scores by defeating core raid bosses, who will endlessly get stronger and stronger. So this is yeah, these are like the core raids. Okay, so this is the core raids that, like, you can just keep playing over and over again for, I guess, rewards. They did mention this actually, so this is, I guess, not technically super new, but it is something that they said. As you can see, this is what is it, 7 days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a whole week. And I guess you just keep fighting it. I don't know if this is going to cost anything. Different bosses from the previous core raids will appear day by day. Once you defeat them, the stage of that day will increase. As the stage progresses, the bosses get stronger, and the obtainable score increases as well. For the heroes who have participated in the final stage battle of the day, will not be available to participate in other battles for the week. So whoever you use for this Yao, you won't be able to use for the Bernadette, and then those ones you can't use for the Baker. Those ones you can't use for the it's gonna benefit people that have a ton of units built. Obviously, we don't know if they, at least they're trying to warn you here, so be like, oh, these are the Guardian Stones, so maybe you don't want to use. If you can see it for the whole week, maybe you can plan it out. but that's going to be a little bit difficult. What this is going to do actually is going to try to have people create teams that are of 2 or 3, so you don't have to waste a team of 5 to do something. If you can make a team of like 3 characters, possibly of all those guardian stones or something of that nature, then you're going to just do that, if that makes any sense. That's what most people would do, or at least that's what's logical to do. So you don't have to waste so many characters of 5 characters and you're screwed. That's how you would do that anyway. Currently, the content is developed as a free version. Daily and weekly rewards are excluded in this version, and we will set them on the next month. So pretty much they are doing this the way you would properly do it. So you're just getting a score. They're wanting you to invest into it, or not invest, but they want you to spend some time in it, see if you like it or not, and then they'll make judgments and give rewards based on it. I do like this, and I think that this would have actually negated a lot of the negative feedback they got for the monthly reward thing, that right now if you get it, you get a free fake core or something like that. When they introduce stuff, I don't think it's that bad if they introduce it. Let us, the community, see how it is, and then once we see how it is, then they can make it reward based and stuff like that. Obviously, if they do that correctly, then you're gonna garner positive feedback. So this is the same thing. So if they do this correctly, people like it, don't like it, they can adjust it and make it the way that people want it to be, or at least the majority. And then when it comes out, the majority of people like it. I don't see how that just seems like open and shut case. If you put out something, let people judge it, and then once you see what the majority of people want, you just make it that. These games are pretty much us spending our own time into it. So the majority of people, whatever the majority of people like, I think that should be what it is. Even if, obviously, if let's say I'm in the minority, I don't like something, I'm in the minority, then yes, I would just be kind of pissed and possibly wanting to quit the game, depending on how effective that content is. But you're gonna piss people off no matter what you do. So might as well make the majority of the people happy. We have developed the Infinity Core in need of new content, which is users could enjoy using as many heroes to figure out their own meta for the content. Challenge your best score with the best team. Now they're needing actual new content. This is not new content. This is literally you're taking old content and putting it together. That's not new content. So I would disagree on that sentiment. Let's see, how's old story. This is a shop where you can use currencies for Zummensteiner and the embodiment to buy, I guess buy like actually BUI, fake cores and other currencies. Infinity Core related contents will be updated in the future. This will be another method for you to obtain fake cores. So again, this is what I've been saying before, is that as you can see that they're now hustling fake cores, which is actually going to, I don't know if you guys pay attention to it, but there've been a lot of content like the core raid is giving out fake cores. A lot of the stuff is giving out fake cores. Now a lot of stuff is giving out the generals. They're trying to slowly but surely get you guys to have a lot of stuff, which is meaning that possibly in a month or two, this is just a heavy prediction, this is not backed by facts at all, but I think that they're going to start adding other systems into the game. You can obviously see that they're not afraid to do that. So once a lot of people have a bunch of fake cores, and this is my theory that I've said a long time ago, is that once people have like everything, they can improve on the game in a large way, because it's not like right now with chapter 11, people are like, well, I can't do that, I don't have those characters. But if theoretically they've given out so much stuff and so many banners, and especially repeat banners, if they keep doing repeat banners over the next couple months, you can't really say that anymore. It's gonna be like, well, why don't you have that character? You had like 3 to 4 opportunities to get it. So did you not think that the character was good? Did you not think that, you know, like stuff like that? Like, so it does seem like a lot of people are going to have a lot of fake cores now, instead of it being like some rare commodity only people that pay money have. So get prepared for the shift and what that's going to mean in the game going forward. Direction and intention, Zummensteiner and are rank-based contents in which you can get decent amount of rewards only after waiting for a certain amount of time. As improvements for this phenomenon, we have updated the old store and stuff like that. The dye, what are they doing here? Can you actually pick the colors? Because that's the only thing that people wanted. Dye updated. Is that hair? Did they change her hair? Yeah, I think they changed their hair. That's interesting. That makes her look crazy different. New dyeing area hair will be added. Hair dyeing consists of 3 parts. Oh, so you can, oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. I'm 100% in support of the dye system. Yes, I know that it's random and things of that nature, but it's very harmless. You don't have to engage into it at all, and I'm all for the dye system. You can make it random. You can make it like full-on costumes. Like, you can take it that it doesn't do colors by colors, but I think colors by colors really allows you to have your own custom unit. Like when I see people's unit, I'm like, yo, that's actually cool. That's that person's thing. And also, as much as I hate RNG, the fact that you have some random colored unit just makes it even cooler. Like there's a high chance that maybe no one has that colored unit, that combination of colors. So I don't know, I kind of like it, but of course I'm not a fan of RNG. So you guys know me, you know the vibes. Added new recipes. Of course there's gonna be some new stuff that they're gonna have to do. That new recipe does not limit obtaining. Also, you can get some nation recruit tickets and die coupons in the door creation. That is a huge fucking update. That is really big, especially for the nation recruit tickets, because if you can find a way, if there's a way to viably get that 150, like maybe through some other sources, or at least get that one set pity. I think the first one is 150. So something to do that. Oh, that would be huge. That'd be huge. That'd be pretty much that through the door creation, you can obtain generals. That would be insanely huge. But we have to see how that works. Event items can be obtained from the world by exploration for 2 weeks. Okay, we got to keep our eye on that. That's something really big. I got to keep my eye on. Currently only growth. The difficulty of the chapter 11 added in a new update has been improved so that all users can play through the new story. This looks like they're nerfing chapter 11. That's pretty much what I'm getting out of that. I think that if this was the case, I wish that they would have done it earlier. Now there's only so much time left for the monthly thing, so it's like you kind of, if you were to make that decision, of course it could have been a hard decision for them to make, right? But if you were to make that decision, should have made it earlier so that you would have alleviated, like for a person like me that still thinks that it should be, that the difficulty is okay, or it is annoying, but I think that most people would have got through it, then I think you should have just did it earlier so it would have just been resolved itself a little bit quicker, in my opinion. But it is what it is. And also, like I said, chapter 12 should be harder, or slightly harder, or at least mirror the difficulty or the requirements of chapter 11. It should be very similar how you beat chapter 12, in my opinion. Weekly, oh god, all this money, man. Y'all can't get a proper translator. Steiner airship and an Infinity Core changed to a weekly report category format for convenient review. They still need to change how airship battles work. All right, so managing teams heroes, battle combat power, star rating, data, ID. I don't really care what that is. K-pop group fake core synergy. So they're letting us know that there's a new fake core coming into a new fake core group. We see Janai's in here, this Aiden. So Janai, Aiden, Monica, and then Wilkes are all getting new synergies. Are they telling us what it is? No, they are not. So finally, Janai is going to get her own FC, which is big. That's huge news. Aiden, which is funny because I've been improving Aiden and I've been preaching them up, and it's actually fun. And you guys know I don't watch data mines or look at them at all, so that just means that's just really lucky for me that possibly I can get his fake core and could do something. Now it also makes me think, it's like the thing is called synergy. They look like they're pop stars. So maybe we can do a guess on that. I just sucks because I feel like some people have the data mine already, so it's like me doing a video on guessing it, and there's that one asshole that just makes it ruin it. Well, technically I already know what it is, but so it Wilkes and Monica. So it's weird because you have Janae, who is a double AoE daughter, a person that puts damage over time. Wilkes also does AoE damage over time. Monica, I think she does damage over time as well, and Aiden just has AoE. So it's very AoE based characters, so I'm really curious if this has something to do with AoE or being able to do some stuff. And it's only 4 that they're showcasing right now. I don't know if that means that there's only 4 in there, which is very interesting. That means that they could possibly run that within the next month. I think starting this month is going to end, and I think the next month is October, so I think that the October might just be their entire banner. But that would be weird because they're gonna obviously start off with Janai, or maybe would that mean that 2 of them are golds right off the rip? Like that means like Janai obviously would probably be the gold, and then maybe one of the other ones. But this also does not mean that Janai is actually a gold fake core. It doesn't necessarily mean that either. She could just be a black fake core. They could do that, but that'd be weird. I highly doubt that they would do that. She's most likely going to be gold. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for this? Are you guys excited for all the other changes? I'm very excited for a lot of the changes. So I would say that so far this update, this dev note is phenomenal. A lot of good stuff. I didn't see anything necessarily bad. I am a little bit concerned of, again, them dropping new content, but I thought it was a system. This is just more PvE content. It is a recycled content put together. Like it's kind of like a like those weird teddy bear, Stitch-a-Bear kind of thing. So it's not like crazy cool things, but it's another resource grind, and it's really good for people that like blow through all their dailies. Now they have something else to do. And like I said, we're gonna obviously have some guides and some things of this on the channel, and they're actually making me as a content creator very happy. I feel like there's always something to talk about. They're doing a phenomenal job on that end, that there's just this endless, constant wave of stuff to be doing and talking about. And for the first couple months, I think that this is phenomenal. If they can keep up this pressure, that there's always something to talk about, and I would even say, I don't even think Epic 7 has had that. I think 7 Deadly Sins does okay with it at points and times, but I don't think that, you know, they're keeping up this much pressure. Like, check this out, check this out, check this out. And, you know, yeah, there's some negativity in there, but most of it is positive, in my opinion. And when they do something negative, they address it pretty quickly. This is pretty much 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks out, and they're already thinking about changing the difficulty because of the complaints. Obviously because of the complaints. It doesn't matter whether, again, the majority of people complained about this, so they're changing it. Minority is, I think, a few people that just think, it's not that bad. As the minority is, it's not that bad. You guys will get through it. Don't worry. You can just do X, Y, and Z. But the majority of people obviously have a problem with Chapter 11, so they're changing it. That's how it should be, I think, honestly. And you guys already know, man. Check out, get the merch, man. What are you doing, man? I don't understand. But I do understand if you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel. Check out that Illusion Connect video. They were very nice to me on that stuff. And let me know the YFOs in the comment section below about everything that's going on in the update. And just remember that every day in the casino is your lucky day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.